Alright, so I kinda want to make a fun video talking about some things I would love to see from Sonic, and that's when the idea hit me right on the head. Spin-off titles. Where are the Sonic spin-off games? So today, I kinda want to talk about some spin-off game ideas that I think would be pretty cool for the Sonic franchise. Because as of recent, spin-off Sonic games have been quite the rarity. I mean, we got Team Sonic Racing and some mobile games, but compared to the Dark Age or even the Golden Age of Sonic, the spin-off titles are not nearly as frequent as before. So here's a bunch of cool spin-off ideas I think would be pretty good games for Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, I know that some of these ideas are far-fetched, and the chances of SEGA actually using one of these ideas are slim, but it's still a fun topic to discuss. But SEGA, if you want to use one of these ideas, go right ahead. Just make sure to send me a copy. But before we can continue, I must inform you of today's sponsor, Ace Defender. Ace Defender is a high-quality SRPG masterpiece, combining turn-based RPG battle with tower defense elements. The game has 40+ chapters. That is nearly 2,000 levels, guys. And there are 48 heroes with deep hero background stories. But for some reason, if that's still not enough for you, guess what? We get 2 new heroes added into the game every 2 weeks. It's never-ending content. You can also level up, combine heroes, and equip new gear to make your heroic lineup much more stronger. You got 2 wild gameplay modes to play in. First, you got player versus enemy, where you explore dungeons and regions while also leveling up your heroes and collecting rare items. Next, you got player versus player. In this mode, you can fight other players within your server or across servers in different arenas. That's pretty cool. But boys, right here in the game, you can get an all-new hero to use. Introducing Brenda the Dragon Spear. With the ability to deal massive damages in both PvE and PvP battles, limiting her opponent's damage and recovering health on her own. Is that still not enough for you? Well, don't worry, because the Realm of Deities is available soon in the game, where you can build your own castle, develop technology, and train soldiers to conquer the city for endless treasures. On the Realm of Deities map, you can defeat all kinds of monsters and get rewards, fight together with your allies, gain more power for your heroes through the magical research. Finally, new users who download the game from the link down below will get 10 Royal Recruit tickets after completing Chapter 2 Level 8. So everyone make sure to download Ace Defender down below, because not only is it a great time killer, but it's also a pretty interesting game. Make sure everybody go check it out in the link down below. Alright, for the first idea that I have, it's for a game completely focused on the Knuckles Emerald Hunt stages from the adventure games. Collectathon platformers have been a thing for a while. Super Mario Odyssey did it pretty well, and Banjo-Kazooie also did it pretty well. But what if we give the level structure of those games to Knuckles? Because with Banjo and Mario Odyssey, since they are platformers at the same time that they are collectathons, the most important thing about those games are level design and controls. And if you've played the Knuckles Emerald Hunt stages, you would know how unique Knuckles controls. Just imagine creating levels completely based around Knuckles' moveset. I mean, Sonic Adventure 2 did make levels that were very well made for Knuckles, but the problem was that the Emerald Radar would cause a lot of annoying backtracking. So if you give these Sonic Adventure 2 levels with the Sonic Adventure 1 radar, then you got a pretty good formula. Just make a bunch of creative levels, and maybe innovate while you're at it. Maybe add hub worlds similar to Sonic 06 where you can buy upgrades and new abilities to help us in our levels. Add side quests, cool bosses, make time trials. There's so many cool things that they could do with a game like this. Now hear me out on this one, I know this might be a tad bit crazy, but maybe the levels don't even need a timer. What if you're just dropped into a sandbox like Mario Odyssey where you just have to collect a certain amount of emerald pieces? Without a timer, you can really expand the world. Maybe add NPCs that Knuckles can talk to and give more lore on where Knuckles is hunting. It's one of my dream spin-off games, but it's way too ambitious. It sounds more ambitious than the mainline Sonic games that we get today, so I don't expect anything like this anytime soon. But if it was to happen, that would be so lit. Next up, we have a new SEGA All-Stars racing game. But don't get twisted, I'm not talking about a sequel to Team Sonic Racing. You see, I love Sonic and SEGA All-Stars Racing Transform. It was simple, it had tons of content, and it also had other characters other than Sonic racing in the game. You had all of these other SEGA franchises. Shout out to my boy BD Joe with Crazy Taxi. Plus you had all of the maps from the SEGA franchises too. The game just had so much content, leaves you at the edge of your seat with this thrilling gameplay. I think a new SEGA All-Stars Racing could do wonders. We could have all the characters from Transform plus new ones like Kiryu from Yakuza or Joker from Persona, maybe even Ichiban from Yakuza 7. The potential for a sequel is insane, and I would love a modern day version of the game since Transformed is my most played racing game. It beat out Mario Kart for me, and bro, that is not an easy task. I remember when I would stop using footage for this game because I would get distracted by it while editing. So as you can imagine, this video is probably challenging to edit right now. Tell me, Matthew, is it challenging to edit?
My life sucks.
So SEGA, your move. I would personally do it, but again, you could just give us another Riders game. That could also work, but I'm just making things simple for you. Anyways, next up we have a 2D modern Sonic game. I think it would be cool if Dimps or another developer could come back and make a good 2D modern Sonic title. You can't really go wrong with a 2D game, and it's a nice holdover for while we wait for mainline Sonic games. Now, something I would really like to see is maybe a return to the Sonic Advance art style, because those graphics are timeless. It's pixel art, and on top of that, it's modern Sonic. I have nothing against classic Sonic. I love classic Sonic Mania. Honestly, I'm starting to come to terms that it might be the best game of all time. More on that in a future video, but point is, I love classic Sonic. I just think we need to get away from classic Sonic. We need to go back to just modern. We need to make modern Sonic the face again. And the first fan game that came to my mind when thinking about the Sonic Advance art style was the Sonic Advance Revamp project, which basically remade a portion of Sonic Advance. I don't really know much about the fan-made project, it's just something I thought of, but it looks very clean, and it also controls really well. I would love to have a 2D Sonic game structured like this. It's just awesome, man. Also, because I feel that the Advance art style never really got the chance that it deserved. I'ma be honest with you guys, emulating the Advance games kinda suck. It's a weird resolution, the audio is low quality, and the screen is so zoomed into Sonic, like, it's so annoying. And part of me feels that maybe Sonic Advance's level design is not that terrible, it's just that we're so zoomed in the screen that we can't see what's ahead of us. So when it comes to emulation, it makes it a real drag to play these Sonic Advance games. So maybe SEGA should give us enhanced ports of those, but I don't really think that's going to happen. So if you could just reuse the art style, make a 2D game out of it that looks beautiful, widescreen, isn't zoomed in on Sonic, I think that would be pretty dope. Either way, a 2D Sonic game of any kind would be awesome. Sonic Rush? Another Sonic Rush game? Maybe remaster the Sonic Rush games, because those games also suck with emulation. Just start doing something with your handheld games. Like, seriously, we haven't done anything with them. And they actually, like, suck in emulation. I don't know how much I have to emphasize this in the video, but it really does suck. Port your games, SEGA. Alright. Next up is the most ambitious idea I have for a spin-off title, but if it was ever made successfully, I think it might actually create a new genre in gaming. I am talking about an online competitive Sonic R Remake. And I know that sounds crazy, now hear me out. Back in the 90s, you had everyone doing kart races. You had Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, you know, the typical stuff. But Sonic did what he used to do best, and that was making a unique and awesome experience. Sonic, instead of making a kart racer, would make a racing game based on platforming. And depending on what character you chose, it could influence the routes you could take to complete the level faster. Now imagine if we took that concept, made like 20 maps, balanced the characters out, and made it online multiplayer. It could be a competitive Sonic game. Dare I say, even an esport. I think this, if done right, would be massive, because not only is competitive games by far the most dominating genre of video games on the market, but it's also very unique. This isn't your typical kart racing game, this is a platforming racing game. Imagine having different playstyles with different characters. Like Knuckles, you could climb up walls to reach different paths in the levels, or maybe even attack other players. Like imagine if you were playing as Sonic and you're racing your buddy and you just homing attack him, completely ruin his life. That would be pretty funny. That would be awesome. I want to screw over my friends. I want to show them how much they suck at Sonic games. Dude, we could have like Sonic Tuber tournaments. Actually, wait, that's a bad idea. People would be getting butthurt and just offended. It wouldn't be a fun time. Now, I understand how ambitious this is. Unlike a first-person shooter or a strategy-type game, you can't just slap different damage values. You have to make sure that no character has an advantage throughout the level. You have to make sure that paths that are specific to Tails or Knuckles isn't faster than the one that's specific for Sonic. But if SEGA are willing to put the time and effort into an ambitious project like this, I 100% do believe it's possible and that it will in fact succeed. Of course, if they go through with this, they do have to update it after releasing it. They can't just abandon it like how they did with Team Sonic Racing. But yeah, this would be a pretty dope project, and I can imagine it would create memories upon memories of just destroying each other. Dude, there is nothing more fun than getting with your friends in a private lobby on Modern Warfare 2 and just killing each other for like 2 hours straight. It's just dope. Imagine doing that with a Sonic game, dude. You'd be in like a private lobby racing your friends all day. Oh man, that'd be so cool. Anyways, time to move on. Alright, for our final game suggestion. I've been wanting this forever, I even made a video about it, but for some reason, this has still never happened. Why haven't we gotten a Mario and Sonic platformer crossover game? Yeah, we do have the Olympic games, but those were only good for the first few titles. And now they're just bland and boring. Like, dude, look at this box art. Look at it! Like, bro, I could make this in MS Paint if I really want to. Nobody is going to be looking at this box art like, oh, I'm so ready. Look how exciting the Winter Olympic Games box art is. Look at this. This looks like a game I want to play. I rest my case. Point is, nobody cares about the Olympic Games anymore because you beat it into the ground without making it exciting or innovating whatsoever. So just please stop giving us the Olympic titles and actually give us a platformer as a collaboration. I don't even want Sonic Team to work on it. I want Nintendo to work on it. Nintendo's system of quality control is so good, which means that worst case scenario, Sonic's gameplay is just okay. I want to see what Nintendo would do with Sonic, how they would make him control, what gameplay they would use, if any, from the Sonic series. It'd be really interesting. Maybe Nintendo is really good at making Sonic games. They probably would be, since Nintendo are like the superpowers of the gaming industry right now. On top of that, Mario is also just really awesome. They have so many level design philosophies in the Mario series that they could use. They could go for the Galaxy approach, and maybe even Odyssey, although if they do go with the Odyssey approach, I hope that the Odyssey gameplay is a little harder. I love Super Mario Odyssey, it's just a little too easy, you know what I'm saying? But really, a platformer like this would be legendary. And maybe it could introduce a lot more Sonic fans to the Mario gameplay, because there is a little bit of a negative stigma of Mario's gameplay being too slow, which is just wrong. Mario's gameplay isn't slow at all. In fact, it's very fast-paced, and there is like zero downtime to just stand still and do nothing. You are constantly doing something in those games. So all I see is this being beneficial for everyone. Mario gets new fans, Sonic might get new fans, and we get a pretty cool game. And you know, let's just get this out of the way, it's going to sell millions, let's be real with ourselves. And it doesn't have to be a crazy project like Odyssey 2 or whatever they choose to do next with Mario. It can be as something as small as Bowser's Fury with like 6 to 8 hours of gameplay. I'm sure that there will be tons of replayability with that 6 to 8 hours of gameplay, and I'm not really expecting this collaboration to be huge. But that is my dream collaboration. Will it happen? Probably not, but maybe after Frontier succeeds, they might consider it. Yeah, probably not. With that said, guys, that is the end of the video. This is the first Matthasnocuts video that I have edited with Premiere Pro. So if you guys did not notice a difference with the editing in this video, then I did my job. Good. Premiere Pro is ballin'. Anyways, I love you guys. Adios. My channel members are Let's Go Gaming, JNXV, True Blue Sonic, Speedsters Unite, Rocco MK, WizBun 60fps, Dusty Basket 786, Saint, Sonic Hub, Thomas Winride, Chip Chap Chop, Scape, Virtuous Azon, Sonic Pip, Azure Sonic, Crash D00D, The Squeaker Nerd, Super Shax Boom, Sonic Extreme, Super Saiyan Sonic. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. You guys are awesome, and you know, I'll let you in on a tidbit. The Sonic Heroes review is coming a lot sooner, alright? I'm working on it. It's going to be good, but I have to get a few videos out first before that can come out. But trust me, guys, this video is going to be very different. Anyways, love you guys. Adios.